Hey, welcome back everyone. It is time for another red hot covered call video. Hey guys, I'll tell you what, man, so much is happening, man. I am jacked. Jacked because I got so many great trades going, but not only that, guys, I'm utilizing the cash secured put and the covered call right to generate that guaranteed monthly income. And I'm going to tell you 3 trades today. We're going to talk about my $10,000 challenge update. Guys, I need you to be a part of this channel, man. We got so much happening with the dashboard. God, my spreadsheets, I'm starting to get them out there. Hey, look, we talk covered calls, cash secured put, generating that income, that side income. And guys, that's what we talk about. We keep it nice and tight, relevant, and fun. That's what I try to do, guys. I try to make it fun for you, man, because I am jacked. Hey, look, before we get going, man, bang that like button, guys, man. We're almost at 1,000 subs, guys. Love it. And bang that like button, guys. Let me know you like what I'm doing. Hey, guys, we're going to jump right into it. Hey, look, my last video here has sparked a lot of emails, and I love the email conversation, guys. 21% year over year. I'm 12% going on 13% year to date. A lot of people ask me, hey, look, do you take the profit from a stock's movement and calculate that as your gain? Well, of course I do. Guys, everybody does. But here, I am going to let you know that I don't cherry pick my results, guys. It is what it is. If I buy a stock for a covered call right and it moves from, let's say, 100 to 105, okay, plus the premium, I'm going to take that as a percentage gain. Of course I am. But guys, I also, if I'm using a stock that is in my portfolio for buy and hold, and I'm sort of using it to pick up some spare income when the charts look right to me, I'm not going to take the stock gain as a percentage gain. I don't cherry pick my results, guys. It is what it is. And 21% beating the S&P 500 last year, I feel like I can do this time and time again because it flows like water. And you're going to see in 3 trades how that works. Guys, let's jump right into that $10,000 challenge. Now, I told you we're going to use $10,000 and we're going to use those nice $30 and $40 stocks so we can get 3 and 4 contracts, guys, where we can. And we're going to try to hit singles, doubles, triples. Right? So I'm going to take options off the board just so I can try to hit doubles. We're going to be active and dynamic. Now, you may not be this active or dynamic, and you may not agree with how I make trades, guys. But you know what? Whatever keeps it simple, whatever helps you in the process to let it flow like water, hey, more power to you. For me, been doing this a bit. Been doing this to the tune of over 150 trades. Okay? And it keeps growing. So for me, I'm very comfortable moving in and out of these options. All right? And in the case of MGM, you could see the very first one I did, guys. MGM, in fact, the very first one I sold was for 40 cents. I ended up buying it back for 10 cents, no fees. MGM gave me a couple green days. I ended up selling a 33, getting 35 cents. Okay? Here's the deal. We're playing the charts, guys. In the case of MGM, if you remember, I think I bought it right in here, guys. Bought it right in here, hoping that we would get a little bounce. All of the casino stocks were moving a bit higher. Earnings had gone past us. We did not get that, guys. And instead of here bouncing up, we bounced down. I end up selling that covered call here. I end up buying it here. We get a couple days, and we finally get that little bit of breakout where I want it. And then I sold that 33, and we're going to see where it goes, okay? And if you see, it's not a full 30 days here, guys. It is September 15th, so I'm looking for about 19 days on this one. And that surely would be nice if it just went right underneath that number. It would expire worthless. I keep that premium. We write another covered call. In this case, guys, if it does go past my 33 strike, that means it's going to be a green trade for me. I'll let my shares go, and we'll pick another stock to play. Hey, look, let's talk about picking those stocks, guys. Here it is, August, man. And quite frankly, my numbers are coming in, okay? 28,000 in 6 months. We are well on our way to having a blowout year. You know, my modest gain for this year was $12,000, guys. All I wanted to do was just prove to myself that I could use the covered call strategy and the cash secured put strategy to make $12,000. Because if I needed that much money in retirement, could I do it? Well, I'm doing it to the tune of double that, even more, okay? And I think we could even go higher. So God willing, we're going to get there, guys, and you're going to come with me. Now, with that said, guys, we're going to talk about one of my recent trades I just did Friday. We're going to talk about Heinz Craft here. So, guys, I own Heinz Craft, and you know if you watch my channel, as Heinz Craft finds its way to higher highs in a range, I like to sell that covered call outside of resistance, guys, because I just feel that Heinz Craft always has a hard time breaking through resistance. And if it doesn't break through resistance, it always gives us that nice little fallback. Now, because I'm going to own Heinz Craft in my portfolio for the dividend, and it's just a great stock, great company, okay, I'm going to play the covered call to where I write the covered call, and as it falls, I buy back that option. Say I get paid 90 cents, it falls down to, let's say, 90 cents. I'm going to buy that back, pocket that money. We look for another opportunity. Well, in this case, guys, my last covered call, I ended up, I think it expired worthless, and I was waiting for another opportunity to sell more premium on Heinz Craft. It did not. We get news, Amazon's in the game. It rallies off of that, then it just tails off because we get things like Amazon worries, pricing worries, and then Hormel and Smuckers announce horrible earnings. We get the stock falling all the way from 88 down to 82. Well, guys, that's where I stuck it in for a nice cash secured put, looking to generate that income off that support line. Look at that, guys. I love Heinz Craft to play off of that support line. So what I did, guys, is I wrote that juicy 82.50 there. Look how tight that is, guys. Where's the stock price here? This is 160. Yeah, 160, 82. It is really close at the money, guys. I ended up getting, what did I get for that? I ended up getting $1.11 for that. Okay, so I'm feeling good. Guys, this is only a 19-day trade. We're going to see how this plays out. I actually think that it will bounce off of that, head north. I'll keep the $1.10. And as it heads north, guys, what am I going to do? I'm going to write that out of the money covered call strike. We are going to make money up and down with Heinz Craft. Okay, let's talk Whirlpool, guys. A lot of guys want to know about my Whirlpool update. Well, guys, when Whirlpool had earnings here, okay, had some red days, right? Notice that when we had earnings and we had some red days. See this fall right here? That fall right there was earnings, guys. I stuck it in for a 180 cash secured put. I think I got 3x for that, guys. I said, no way. Whirlpool gets to 180. Are you kidding me? Look at that fall. That would have to happen. I said, no way. Ain't going to happen. Look what happens, guys. It happens. Falls to 180 and it falls down to 170. Even further, guys. So what did I do here? I knew I was going to be assigned the shares at 180, right? I got 3 something for it. So technically my cost basis here, I think is 176.50. Okay. I hate to think of it that way because I want to use that $3 as income, but in this case, damage control, man. I got to jump into it knee deep. So what did I do? As expiration for this cash secure put was happening, right? As it's happening, as it's falling, I decide to stick it in. I buy 200 shares on that Friday, giving me shares at 180, giving me shares at 170, right? Splitting the difference, we get that +3 on the top. So my cost basis, we're going to say about 173x here. Now, look at this base, guys. Now it's time for me to play the game. Look at that base right there. What I'm hoping for is we get a little base, we start to head here, I could start making money. Now, what did I do? I decided as Whirlpool poked above 170, I wrote 2 covered calls, leaving 2 shares uncovered. And I'm going to use those shares as the stock goes higher. I'm going to look to get more premium. So I wrote a 175 here. Let's go back. Let's see what I did, guys. I wrote that 175, 2 contracts, got $1.30 for it, guys. Hey, we're looking to sell premium. I don't own these stocks to just sit on my hands and watch them go down, up. I buy them to sell premium. And this is what we're doing. So this is my game plan with Whirlpool. That's my game plan with Heinz Craft. And that's my game plan with MGM. Guys, I hope you learned something. You know, before I get out of here, guys, one of the things I get asked all the time is, hey, look, why don't you use Think or Swim? Why don't you use all these trading platforms, you know, like all those nifty guys on YouTube use and all these special charts? Guys, for me, I keep it simple, man. I try to keep it as simple as possible. Because at the end of the day, I'm making so many trades. I got so much action happening, guys. I need to keep it simple. And how do I do that, guys? I do that by using just the plain Jane options dashboard on Fidelity. Absolutely. Picking my strike price, picking my limit orders, placing the trade. Guys, what have I told you? I've told you that once you learn this, it flows like water. And the reality is, man, I can pick a trade in less than 10 seconds. I don't have to sit here hours after hours doing all this research, guys. I just don't have to. And you can get there too. And you're going to find, because I get this question all the time too. Hey, what's your favorite stocks and how do you pick them? Well, once you pick those comfortable, great stocks, you're going to play them time and time again. That's why I did the video, No Rocket Science. It's not rocket science, man. And if you're out there paying $50, $60, $70, $80, $90, and $100 or more for a list, guys, you don't have to do it. And I really, really want you to get that financial education, because once you realize that you can pick these stocks yourself, you're going to be successful. Well, if anything, you're going to understand that it isn't rocket science. You too can pick the great companies. And hey, watch my video on the golden rules of covered call writing. That's all you have to do, because when you have those rule-based trading discipline, you're going to limit the risk. Hey, look, you can go out there and stick it in a company like MPOW, right? Malco Crown at 45 and get jacked to where it falls to 15. You got sucked in on the juicy premium. It happens. That's why one of my golden rules is you have to want to own the stock, because if it falls, you are owning it. But guys, if we follow those rules, we can definitely minimize the risk. Hey, look, I don't know if you're out there winning the day. Hey, man, I feel blessed because I have learned this strategy, man, and we are now flowing like water, and we are printing cash. I call it my cash printing machine, guys, because we literally print the cash and have the successful trades. Hey, look, I hope you learned something, and I hope you're sticking with it, man. Motivation keeps you in the game, keeps you studying, keeps you getting the work done, so you too can get that experience, right? Get that experience so it flows like water. Hey, look, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And hey, look, if you did, man, golly, give me bang that like button, guys. That's what I want you to do, because it lets me know you like what I'm doing. And guys, ring that bell so you get that email the next time I do a red hot covered call video. And I dare you to share the video, man. Let others know we're talking the good word of the covered call. Hey guys, until next time, I hope all your covered calls are profitable.
All I see is signs, all I see is dollar signs.